Christy, and you are watching Bluprint. Today we are at the Renegade Craft Festival in Denver, Colorado, and I'm very excited because we're gonna go talk to one of my dear artist friends, Avery Spratt. She does hand embroidery, she's an illustrator, she makes lots of cool stuff. I'm so excited for you to meet her.
I mostly work with textiles, but I do a bunch of printmaking and general fiber art. I became crafty in college. One day I had a shirt left over from a printmaking project and some thread, and I just decided to embroider a shirt for my mom about 2 years ago, really.
Wow.
So, and then it's just been nonstop.
So I want to see some of your products.
Yeah,
What
absolutely.
Are you selling this weekend?
So this weekend I have a lot of hand embroidered pins, which double as patches. I also have these caps that I've been selling, which I'm really excited about.
Play it by ear.
Yeah.
That's just like a good life motto.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. My favorite thing that I'm selling this weekend are these giant pocketed shirts that say, "Give women bigger pockets." I think they are so they're funny, but also insert like a little political message. Embroidery is kind of my personal self-care. I try and do like a lot of statements that are empowering. So
sorry, had to high five. How did you make the transition from kind of like embroidering a shirt for your mom as a gift to now like having a really successful booth at Renegade and selling product and kind of being known for your aesthetic and your look?
Do what you love, do it for yourself. Embroidery is just a labor-intensive and time-intensive media, and it's worth it.
What is your favorite tool that's in your studio that you can't live without?
By far, my scissors.
Oh, nice. And she even has a tattoo of her favorite tool. That is amazing. That is dedication to your craft right there. This couldn't be anyone else's booth. Like it speaks to you, which is why I think it draws people in. I heard that you're willing to give us a little demo of how you do your hand embroidery on vintage shirts.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Ideally, you'll find something that's not stretchy, so stay away from jersey t-shirts because that is really easy to have pucker during embroidery. So something that's sort of more solid, like denim.
Talk to us about this paper that you use.
It's called fabric solvy, and you can trace images directly on this paper. You can print images, and then you peel it off and stick it onto the piece that you want to embroider, and then embroider right on top of it. And once you're done, you just wash it off with hot water and it disappears.
Why don't you start with the drawing of whatever you're going to embroider on here?
Yeah, so I figured that I would just do a simple leaf on the collar of this. So I have the image and I'm gonna go ahead and trace it directly onto the fabric solvy. And then I'll go ahead and cut it out, and then I peel the fabric solvy off and place it directly on the piece that I want to embroider.
Do your magic.
Okay,
I'm gonna buy this.
Hoops are super cheap and they make it a lot easier, but I would just go ahead and thread through like that.
What are people asking for right now?
I have this chicken that I've been embroidering and people love it.
So for people who are new and learning embroidery, what sort of advice would you give them?
Trust in yourself, and in terms of finances, there's so few obstacles.
For $3 or $4, you could actually start working.
Instead of like throwing out your clothes that you've had for a year, embroidering them gives them a second life, and you can kind of contribute to this whole movement in sustainability.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
After talking with Avery, I'm so excited to go home and do some hand embroidery on some of my old clothes, and I hope you will too. You are watching Bluprint, and we are at the Renegade Craft Festival in Denver, Colorado.